Welcome back to another Commercial Trucking Chronicle video. It's your boy Swizzy. Guess what? Back with another video. Happy Friday to y'all. It's Payday Friday. Let me know if you got your paycheck. You ain't got to tell me how much it is. That's your money. What you planning to do with it? You going out to go just pop off and that's okay. Or is you going to go do some investing, right? And if you are, let me know what kind of investments you're making. Around here, you know what I'm saying, we're looking for those green candles in the market. So I gotta go get my check in a little while. Well, they already done sent the messages, said checks is here, so I need to get over there, go get this money so I could get me some more crypto. you know what I'm saying? If we going up, then you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a green day. You feel me? So yeah, so check it out, right? I got some information for you. Yes. So yesterday we were talking about, I talked about the airdrop that I received, right? And so I got the airdrop and everything's cool. That all went to my wallet and stuff. It's still there. Got it right here. Well, this actually is still there. It's around 81 bucks. But then I had another airdrop that I was eligible for that they were telling me about. So, and this is the one here, right? So it's the Jupe airdrop, right? So I said, let me go ahead and see if I can claim my tokens. Well, I got flagged. I got flagged for I guess some suspicious bot or something. I don't know. But so I said, well, and that happened yesterday. I was a little upset, and I said, well, let me dig into this thing, because you know what I know about this. Number one, right? This is very it involves some, you know, some it's like some, you got to deep dive, almost like you got to deep dive. You got to be opening up and reading this stuff. What's next? What do you do? How do you do? You got to link your wallet. And like I said before, I had to follow on Twitter the developers, comment on X on some of their posts, like some of the posts, and then I guess I had to, you know, follow them or whatever. I got a call from my boy, but I'm gonna hit him back. I don't know why he calling me now, but he gonna ask me, did I go get my check? You get your check, Bama? It's like, you a Bama? I'm like, I know, I'm a Bama. Call me what you want to call me. Just don't call me late when it's time to go pick this money up. You feel me? So, like I said, it's very involved, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to share information, because if you're going to get into this, now, mind you, this Jupe token, this video has to do with staking. I'm going to play a little bit of it so you can hear it. So, let's just, all right. And it says, like, well, it figures it's not going to play.
You have to understand this.
Okay.
Staking your Jupe is the single best decision that you can make, because it puts you in complete control. Staking your Jupe is the first step in participating in the governance of the largest and most active DAO in crypto. You will have a meaningful say over the future of Jupiter and the Jupiverse.
The Jupiverse.
If you you care at all about building a more open, a more accessible, a more permissionless future of finance, the Jupe DAO is where you need to be. We already have 8 votes upcoming on everything from product design decisions to workgroup budgets to future emission schedules. And best of all, every time you vote, you'll actually earn active staking rewards, or ASR, and increase your token allocation. Last year, this ended up being something around 15 to 20%, depending on how much you voted. It's not bad. It's a nice little extra treat for making your voice heard. This is fundamentally a part of the J for J mindset, where we take Jupe tokens and put more of them in the hands of people that are contributing back to the Jupiverse. So if you're ready to push forward the decentralized meta with the best community in crypto, go and stake your tokens. Your future self will thank you. I promise.
Damn, this dude, he keep calling me. Tommy, you can't keep interrupting me. I'm trying to educate the people over here, so you gotta call me back. He probably stuck in the snow. Oh, I'm stuck. What do you want me to do? Go buy yourself a shovel and some kitty litter. All right? So, and that's the thing. See, you have to learn how to stake, because with cryptos, and I talked about the other day, you can gain residual income, right? And it'll be a good way to thank yourself. Your future self will thank you if you kind of, you got, it's a learning curve. This is a learning curve. I remember going back when I had started my business working with real estate as an asset manager, right? I was a vendor for one of the largest asset management bank-owned properties in the world, right? And I'm gonna tell you, it was tough. There was, before I was actually able, and one of my guys, we became very good friends. He was the field quality management. He was the head. He was over like the whole Northeast. The dude lived right down the road from me. My boy Ty. Shout out to Ty. I know if you're probably watching this, Ty, you might come across this video. Shout out to you, because you know and I know how much money that thing brought into, you know what I'm saying, to the to my pockets, and it just changed everything for me. You know what I'm saying, as far as workload and everything. But it all came from, and I met Ty at that seminar, and we hit it off. Come to find out, he lived 10 minutes away from me in Cheshire, up in Connecticut. And so we hit it off. But like this is one of those things, like, you have to you really have to, kind of get educated about the future of finance, these cryptocurrencies or these digital assets, the DeFi space, decentralized finance, because as you heard, like, just for, and it's so new, they're still the developers are still kind of, they're having, you can vote, you have voting rights to be able to say, hey, no, I don't like this, or I don't like that, or I think that, you can vote on, how, if I remember they were voting on the it's just like a label, like, what I'm saying, like merch or something. Like, you come up with an idea of how you want something to look, right? The mascot, they voted on it, but the people that participated in these things, they were the ones that, because they were forming this community, those were the ones, when they launched the tokens, that received those airdrops, right? Got bigger amount of airdrops than other people who probably might have supported it by just maybe liking or following them on X or something, or on a social media platform, but didn't really get involved. And, I understand people maybe don't get involved in stuff because for their fear of not having an understanding or being is tech savvy. So people kind of tend to stay away from things that they're intimidated by. And that guy was talking about the business. When I first started my I did not never know that I could make money online. I didn't know. You're looking at literally a brick and mortar guy, right? I used to be a brick and mortar. I used to take hammers and chisels, break stones, and take cement, put it with the rocks, and build fireplaces or do bricks and stuff like that. Like you put me in front of a computer, if the things start acting up, any kind of, I'll just take a hammer and just want to crash it. That was me. But then when I began to learn to on use computers to to run a business, to generate work, to submit invoices, to communicate or convey that the job was in progression or at completion, and then put in a requisition for payment. you know, um, I had to learn how to do all of that. I could go do the work, but I still had to learn how to convey that information. I had to learn how to use these systems and their functionalities to be able to, kind of close out work orders and then, and push them through to the payment process. And then the money would come. And then the money was coming like clockwork because once I learned how to do it, the jobs were nothing. It was just, and my boy, shout out to him. Like he spent a lot of time with me trying to help me to grasp onto it. And then I had taught my daughter how to close the work orders out. But on another video, I was talking about I used to go and sit with a guy at Starbucks. He was trying to help me understand the software because he was tech savvy. He would come and fix your computer. He was a computer tech. If you had problems, you call somebody to come fix your hard drive. That was what he did. So a guy like him, you could say he was like a developer, somebody that could write code and things like that. So when I first had started the business, me and him had linked up, and he was working with me. And once the other gentleman, I kind of got with the guy that became a pretty good friend of mine. Um, he was the like the inspector. He was the quality control or field inspector, and he also would interview and bring on vendors. Like if you were trying to become somebody that worked with the doing this stuff for the banks, like he would interview you just to see, pick your head to see what you knew about what type of um, trade or craft that you had. Maybe you'd be better off being just the guy that cuts the grass rather than somebody that goes in and fixes the plumbing or the heating. He would make those ultimate decisions, but he also worked on his computer all day. Just like booking things, setting up stuff, all that. Basically, to tie it all in together with this, the way that these systems work now, they are still developing how these assets are going to function once they're pretty much like they've already um, grown in value. But with the adoption phase and say banks start custodying the crypto, the banks are going to want to be the ones to say, hey man, we can bring you 12% on that investment. We got an asset here where you can get 12 or 15 percent earned interest on that investment. That's basically called staking. So like, and they're saying, okay, you need to stake your jupe tokens, right? Once they're airdropped to you, you need to stake them. um, and it's like, when you do that, you get voting rights, you get governance tokens. So you're still going to get tokens for staking, which are going to be your governance rights, which gives you a right to actually vote. The more you stake, the more governance rights that you have, the more your voice is heard in the whole ecosystem as far as how the protocol may work. So it's like being an executive at the bank, right? You can vote yes or you can vote no on certain allocation or certain rate of returns or stuff like 20%, or you know what I'm saying, like, so it allows you to really kind of be more in those rooms when those discussions, but you have to kind of already know the system. And the way you're going to learn the system, tune in and let's get to learning together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna end this, man. Y'all be safe. Let me know what you think about the video. I gotta go pick up my check. I'm gonna go get me some more crypto. Shout out to all y'all that's, what I'm saying, rocking with me. I appreciate you. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. And we'll see about getting some of this crypto money in 2025. I'm wondering, did I leave anything out? Yes, before I go. So I was hacked. Not hacked, I'm sorry. I wasn't hacked. I was flagged. I was flagged for some it's saying there's a bot thing. So that's what I did. I was like, let me read and see what they're talking about. So I had to read, because you got to connect your wallet. So I went in there, I started reading everything. What are they just saying? And they touch on everything because there's a lot of different things that are going on. Um, and they said that for every different circumstance, if there's a problem with the airdrop, like, okay, you need to try and do this, you know, um, make sure you got the right email address. Make sure it's Q&A basically, right? To solve whatever problem or issue that you might be having. So it did say something about if you were flagged for some kind of suspicious bot activity or whatever the case may be. And then it says something about they're going to send out another alert or email or something toward the end of January. So be on the lookout for that toward the end of January, the beginning of February. And I do recall yesterday when I first saw that, okay, this was another airdrop that I was eligible for. So I wanted to check to see, you know what I'm saying, like about my allocation, how much they were going to allocate to me or give to me because I opted into this and stuff last year. Um, when I checked to see the allocation, it told me there was no rush, that, you still got until, I think it says April or sometime to be able to get those tokens. But when I tried to opt into it, to collect them, to redeem them, that's when it routed me somewhere else. And then it kind of explained everything to me, what was going on, and so forth. So I just was reading everything. I made sure my email was right. I tried to link my wallet again. Um, these are just the first steps in claiming. You got to go through the steps. And on their end, once the developers kind of see that you communicating back and forth with them, I'm pretty sure that's going to line you up for the next tier. It's just like when you send you create a ticket, you having a problem with, any of these sites that you might be on, say, be it Coinbase or Robinhood or something. They give you a ticket, they put a certain number, and then they get back to you. But yeah, that's where we at with it right now. So there's really no rush. I'm gonna keep you informed. So if you're a truck driver, you pull over, do your 10-hour break. You know what I'm saying? Check this video out. Let me know what you think. And, it just got to be something. There's more to a nine. There's more to it than just a 9 to 5. We know that. We have to try to find ways to make some other income out here. We're trying to get this money. We want to be informed. We don't want to show up late to the party. You know what I'm saying? We want to be informed of what's up and coming so that we can be a part of, the catering crew. What I'm saying, and I'm trying to cater to you people who are looking for some kind of, a way to get an understanding of this. And if if what I'm doing right now is catering to your thirst for knowledge, please make sure you leave me a comment and let me know, like a thumbs up, or you know what I'm saying, a like or whatever, anything, share the video, you know. But I gotta get out of here right now. I'm trying to go get this money because I got some laundry to go do. I gotta get Puppy some snacks. She over there laid out, knocked out. And yeah, I'm trying to buy me some crypto. So y'all be safe out there. Enjoy your Friday. You know what I'm saying? And check back in with me as we get another one.